Species-rich semi-natural grasslands are among the most important habitat types for biodiversity in European rural landscapes, such as this one. But over the last 150 years or so, they've been declining, and that's still going on. Behind me here, there's an old burial mound. That would have been kept open for hundreds, maybe even more than 1,000 years. But that's slowly starting to become overgrown because the animals have gone. So, we need to find out where in the rural landscape we can find grassland species. And one of those places has been identified is road verges. We found that road verges contained a lot of grassland species, and a lot of the grassland species that you can find in the whole landscape could be found right there. But we can't manage all road verges for biodiversity, we just don't have the resources. So what we wanted to do was find out which contexts road verges could be most species rich. So we found that road verges that were on historical maps more than 100 years old, like this one here, were more species rich than modern road verges, ones that are still quite old but first seen on historical maps from the 1950s or 60s, like this one. So these ones still contain quite a few grassland species, just not as many as the older road verges. We also wanted to see if there was an effect of having more or less species-rich semi-natural grassland in the surroundings of the road verges. Could that perhaps be a source of grassland species? So we compared road verges with very little grassland in the surroundings, like this one, with road verges with a lot more semi-natural grassland in the surroundings, like this one. So behind me here, there is an existing grassland that's still grazed by cattle, but we didn't really find that had much influence on the number of species that we found in the road verges. So basically what we're saying is, the road verges are good, but the older the better.